TikTok isn't half as refined as YouTube, and people still post very cringeworthy videos more often than not. But when it comes to freedom and accessibility, no other video sharing platform comes close to TikTok. Did you even know that there are types of TikToks? It's not just straight TikTok and elite TikTok. Several other subgroups have emerged and they are growing every day. So what's the difference? And where do you belong? Stick around to find out more as compiled by Riveted. On TikTok, the system recommends content by ranking videos based on a combination of factors, starting from interests you express as a new user and adjusting for things you indicate you're not interested in, to form your personalized For You feed. In the beginning, the platform was essentially a bunch of genetically blessed teenagers lip-syncing to popular songs and repeating the same 5 or 6 trendy dances over and over again. Now we have many divisions, including cults, which we talked about in a previous video. Make sure to check that one out. So far, we have almost a dozen different types of TikToks. Most of these accounts have been in use for quite a few months now, but the trend increased in the last couple of weeks when people were bored and ran out of things to do due to the stay-at-home situation all over the world. However, the main battle has always been between straight TikTok and elite TikTok. First of all, straight here has nothing to do with the user's sexual orientation. The word has only been derived from the type of content they produce. Straight TikTokers are conventionally attractive males and females creating videos that make regular users go, "Wow, I wish I could be that gorgeous," or "Wow, I wish I could dance like that." The users produce mainstream content, videos that are focused more on aesthetics and the physical beauty of the creators. Think high school cheerleaders and jocks who have all the means to draw your attention and make you keep coming for more. They participate in popular challenges, rack up millions of views, and flaunt their popularity without a care in the world. TikTok stars like Charli D'Amelio, Hype House members, and Sway Boys are all part of the straight TikTok. Alt TikTok, also called elite TikTok, is basically like the old-school Vine comedy side of TikTok. A user-submitted definition on Urban Dictionary describes it as filled with punks, people who love music, fashion, and all that other artsy stuff. Alt people, gay people, and goths. There's actually funny and high-quality content on alt TikTok. There's no hype house, no verified creators, no cringe, and no thirst traps. Elite TikTokers are TikTok users who loathe everything the popular kids stand for. These purists shame and hate their straight counterparts for being sellouts, claiming they're simply destroying the originality of the platform. If your For You feed is full of elite videos, you'll probably not know mainstream challenges on TikTok. The focus is on humor and other edgy content. For instance, Elite is full of videos imitating former Disney actress Debbie Ryan for no apparent reason other than her subpar acting. Elite users also started a movement, #FreeAdam, to rescue Adam Jones from the Chicago-based family band SM6, claiming that he's way more talented than the rest of his family. The Elites also used their platform to rally supporters for the prank on President Trump. It all started when @TeamTrump posted to Twitter suggesting that people reserve seats for Trump's infamous Tulsa rally. It was free to reserve tickets, and it only took a passing knowledge of how to create dummy email addresses and get fake numbers off Google Voice to make multiple accounts and nationally reserve hundreds of seats. Elites on TikTok encourage users to do the same, and people signed up in the thousands. Before the rally, Trump's team said that more than 1 million people had expressed interest, but when it began, there were only like 6,000 people in attendance. Generally, elites are often considered to be the spiritual successors of the Vine culture, which was influential only less than a decade ago. Their brand of humor doesn't always feel elite, though, as many of their creations often end up being cringeworthy. Elites don't care much about popularity, as long as they're staying true to their label of independent comedy. Most of them are not half as popular as straight TikTokers. For a long time, their main focus was mocking straight TikTokers, and the straight TikTokers started to hit back at the elites, calling all TikTokers jealous. Straight TikTokers claim elites create weird and quirky videos only for the sake of it. The feud between elite and straight TikTok basically comes down to the fact that straight TikTokers don't like being termed straight TikTokers, as they think the name is sort of an insult. While some people can be both straight and elite, famous straight TikTokers are not allowed to join the elite squad, and influencers like Avani found out the hard way. The popular TikTok star, known primarily for her dance videos, was called out when she claimed to be part of the elite TikTok. In response to the backlash, Avani tweeted, saying that she understands the joke and she doesn't care. She also called out TikTok for getting worse with labels, though she later deleted the tweets. The response read, "Y'all can place me in a whatever category you want to make yourself feel better, but just know that you taught yourself to blur out the things you didn't agree with. You taught yourself to label others. You taught yourself to erase the part in your mind that told you that others have feelings too." As others invaded the elite TikTok, it eventually stopped becoming exclusive or funny as it had once been. Hence, another side needed to be created, one that was even weirder, more elite. Enter Deep TikTok, now dubbed Deep Talk. If you consider elite TikTok to be a classroom full of weirdos, Deep Talkers would be the backbenchers, indulging in topics that don't make sense to most people. deep TikTok content is very bizarre and weird, even to teens who are used to Gen Z humor. And even within deep TikTok, there are many different streams of content or sides. Every day, more and more accounts are popping up and more trends are being created. It makes sense that as TikTok gets bigger and bigger, different communities and niches are branching out and becoming popular. One of the new TikToks is Beans TikTok. As its name states, it's all about beans. That's pretty much it. At some point, you probably saw a lot of beans on TikTok and wondered what was going on. Well, a subgroup that solely focuses on beans was formed on TikTok, and the next type of deep content you will see is frogs. This, again, is basically what its name says, just frogs, both wild and pets. Where dogs and cats reign supreme on other social media platforms, TikTok is full of sweet little amphibians. Sometimes it's frogs sitting weirdly, sometimes it's frog care videos for pet owners, sometimes it's a girl raising hundreds of thousands of tadpoles in her back garden. Users have been under the impression that the frog trends have something to do with lesbians. Not all these videos are made by or featuring lesbians, but the two commonly cross over. Please, don't ask. TikTok is just plain weird. There's another category on Deep Talk, sometimes called distorted basement TikTok. This consists of videos that are extremely filtered or distorted with audio that is so bass boosted to the point of inaudibility. Yeah, audios on TikTok are usually edited, but Deep Talk takes these edits to a whole new level. Distorted basement TikToks also include videos of kids' toys, often placed to look like they are doing rituals or even hanging from a ceiling on strings. There's also speckled fruit TikTok, which involves accounts that post the same picture of a speckled fruit over and over again with some variation. Then there's retail TikTok, where people are creating fake TikTok accounts acting like different department stores and retail products such as Starbucks, Marshalls, and Walgreens. Retail TikTok started when a user uploaded videos of a storefront on the various coats and clothing items available at its stores, but in the surreal, strangely edited, and music-overlaid style of a typical Gen Z TikTok. That idea later expanded into all sorts of people, places, and things. For example, there's Color TikTok, which consists of accounts that act as personified versions of different Pantone paint swatch colors. There have been unofficial accounts by Target, Build-A-Bear, Rainforest Cafe, Gucci, Dollar Tree, Menards, TJ Maxx, Sears, 7-Eleven, Nordstrom, Goodwill, Michaels, Bass Pro Shop, Olive Garden. The list goes on. The accounts even interact with each other in the same way that normal users would. They duet each other and comment on each other's videos. They even try to compete with one another and cancel each other. They also participate in popular trends and use popular songs and audio. The retail TikToks have actually been somehow beneficial to the stores. Many account names are just the brand name itself and don't indicate anywhere in their profiles that they are parody accounts, so it'd be easy for someone to think these are real accounts. And even if people know they're parodies, they're still controlling the narrative of the brands on TikTok and could contribute significantly to teens' perspective of the products. Retailers should borrow a page from Gen Z when it comes to advertising. Other types of TikTok that have emerged include state TikTok, element TikTok, medicine TikTok, appliance TikTok, plant TikTok, and vegetable TikTok. Basically, anyone who is not a straight TikToker falls under the elite group regardless of the subgroup. We guess we can say it's everyone else against the straight TikTokers. In other news, President Trump is still insisting that TikTok is a security threat and plans on moving forward with a ban. It was recently reported that the Trump administration is looking into banning Chinese apps, including TikTok, to stem a potential threat to the private information of U.S. citizens. The Financial Times reported this month that the White House had considered placing ByteDance on the entity list, which would effectively bar it from doing business with U.S. companies. It would certainly be a big downer for the reportedly 30 million or so users of TikTok in the U.S., including a whole bunch of Gen Z teens. Even after the software giant Microsoft said they plan to acquire the app's U.S. operations, the president made it clear that he did not approve of the proposed acquisition. The approach to buy TikTok, it's at an early stage, and it was unclear whether Microsoft would succeed in taking it over, as the transaction faced multiple hurdles, as reported by people familiar with the negotiation. It wasn't immediately clear how much TikTok could be worth in a sale, though its value has been estimated in the tens of billions of dollars. ByteDance has been valued as high as $140 billion in private share transactions. For its part, TikTok says it has never turned over any data to the Chinese Community Party, nor have Chinese officials ever asked for the data. In the wake of the concerns, TikTok's newly minted CEO, Kevin Mayer, announced that the company would take an unusual step toward transparency. It will open up its algorithms, as well as its content moderation decisions and data collection, to the public. His statement was also a response to competition from Facebook. The social media giant plans to launch a feature similar to TikTok next month. However, users are already looking for an alternative platform now that TikTok's future is still unclear. Enter Byte. If you're not familiar with Byte, no one can blame you. The app was launched in January by Dom Hoffman, a co-creator of the much-beloved and much-missed Vine. Like Vine, it lets users upload 6-second-long looping videos. but the time limit was extended to 18 seconds. Similar to its predecessor, it has little to no in-app editing. It certainly feels like Vine upgraded to 2020, slick, easy to use, and simple. Unlike TikTok, Byte is less flashy with far fewer filters and sound bites available. It also lacks features like duetting, and the interface isn't as user-friendly. Whether Byte will truly be the next TikTok will depend on whether the US actually bans TikTok and whether influencers are ready to worm their way into a new platform. So far, many people from elite TikTok have signed up on Byte, but we still don't have popular influencers on the platform. And even if the US bans TikTok, the app will still be available in other countries, and we doubt whether influencers who have invested in the app will just let it go. Some will turn to VPNs, and others may ditch the format altogether and go back to Twitter, Snapchat, or Instagram, with the latter already working on some TikTok-like features. Until then, we can continue posting fun and weird content on TikTok. So let us know what you think of the types of TikTok and where you belong. This has been Riveted.